Good morning, good afternoon, if wherever you're watching this or wherever you're listening to this. I'm Amanda.
I'm Melissa. Hi. Good morning.
Hello. And today we are going to be talking about shows and movies versus books. Which one's better? Which do we need to read it? Do we need to watch it? So that's what we talk about. So I guess the first one everybody knows about is Twilight, the Twilight series.
Yep, the
Uh,
Twilight
uh,
Saga.
I remember reading that book and just yelling at the book. I saw the movies before I read the books. That's what got me into the books.
Oh. See,
Yeah.
I read the books before I saw the movies. Or before.
I saw the first one and then I didn't, because each one came out different years. So I just read them all. I got them for my birthday and I just read them all in one shabackle.
Yeah, no, when if I recall, I got the first book, read it, and then the movie came out. No. I read all the books before the movies even came out. I don't know how I came across them. I don't remember, but I remember reading them. And the first movie sucked. Yeah, they took so much out of it. They didn't add as much in the book. So there was so much in the books. The books were way better than the actual movies. Yeah. The only book I don't like from Twilight is New Moon. Cuz I don't like werewolves. So I read it, but I didn't care for it at all. I just like the ending part. So,
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I mean, I like the werewolves, but the only thing I liked about them is the shape shifting. I like books who have like shape shifting. I don't care if it's a rabbit or a coyote or
maybe, yeah.
whatever. The shape shifting.
Yeah.
I just thought the romance in the movies was kind of cheesy. I
There
mean,
was, yeah, to look at it now, to look, back then, yeah, it was a little cheesy and it just needed to be more or whatever. And Bella, she got on my nerve. She got on my nerve. I just wanted to go through the book sometimes and be like, bitch, shut up.
yeah, that's what bothers me about like these female main characters sometimes. You hate them to love them because they seem like a whiny little bitch sometimes. Like
Yeah.
going back and forth. Well, I love him, but I hate him. I love him. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. But my favorite book out of that whole saga is Eclipse. That is my favorite movie and that is my favorite book. Now I have reread Eclipse maybe 3 times, if I can remember 3 times.
I
That
can't
is
even
my
remember
favorite one.
Eclipse.
Yeah, I love the part like my favorite part is when they were in that snowstorm and Jacob and Edward were talking and they thought Bella was sleeping, but she could hear them. And he's all, well, maybe we can be friends. He's all, Edward, and he's like, never mind. No, we're not friends to Jacob.
You know what my
So,
favorite part was of the movie? I don't remember it in the book. Is where the original vampires are meeting up with them, and then you have Bella and Edward's family on one side.
oh, when she became a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's all, immortality looks good on you. See, girl, I remember all the, because Twilight's that was like my favorite book series out
That's
of
what got me
overall.
back into reading a little bit, and then I just dropped it.
Throughout the years, I went
Yeah.
through, I'll read something and be like, oh, let me try this. Read something. And then my problem was when I would go to Barnes and Noble, I was so overwhelmed because I didn't know the genres anymore and I didn't understand, like, I just, I didn't understand it. So Book Talk helped a lot. So now when I go to a bookstore, I'm like, oh, I want to read rom com or dark romance. So I know where to go. But
It's
yeah,
funny you say that about getting overwhelmed. We took my son to a bookstore I haven't been to in a long time, and it's like a really big used bookstore. Talk about being overwhelmed. Like this
yeah.
place is big. It's like if you haven't been into like a Best Buy, it's that big and it's like really high. Nothing but
I
books and
think there's a bookstore in here. Well, not here where I'm at. It's a couple hours away, but in the Los Angeles area, and I think it's called the Lost Bookstore or Last Bookstore or Lost Bookstore. My neighbor She was telling me about it, and she was like, we should go and this and that. And then when I found out where it was, I was like, hell no, I ain't going over there. So I haven't been. I would love to go, but it's in a really bad area, and I'm like, I don't think so. So, but I do think the books are better in Twilight than
Yeah.
the actual movies.
Hmm.
But I do like Eclipse. I don't know. It's just something about Eclipse.
I'm gonna
That's
have to
my favorite
reread it,
book.
or maybe I'll listen to it because it's been years since I've read those books. And then I
Yeah,
saw like a rumor that there's going to be a movie six. I don't know.
but how? I mean, I can see how because of the daughter Esme, but leave it alone because it's not going to be the original people. Leave it alone. Why do vampires glisten? No, bitch. They supposed to blow
Oh,
up in the
oh
sun.
yeah, I forgot about that. Where she's looking
That's
at
the
him in the
only
forest and
thing.
he's glistening. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't like about it. I know she was trying to be different, but I'm like, dude, I'm a son of a killer, Bella. I'm a son of a killer. And then, oh, wait, and then in the movie, Twilight, the first movie, you know, when they're about to go fight off with James and the other, Victoria and,
Jas
what's
Jas
the other
Jas
guy?
is it
The
Jasper?
No, 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 no. When it's the first movie and they're at the baseball scene, right? And then the three other vampires, James, Victoria, and I forgot the other vampire name, the black guy. And oh, why that's gonna bug me. It's right there. And then he's chasing them, and then Bella goes with Jasper and Alice, and then he mouths. I don't know if you paid attention in the movie. Edward mouths "I love you." If you look at his word, like his mouth, he does. He grabs her face. She's sitting in the back. A lot of people probably didn't pay attention to
I
that.
didn't see that.
And he goes, "I love you," like that, and then they take off. That was my like favorite part of that too. And then
They Bella and Alice and Jasper take off in the car, right? I'm trying to picture the scene.
yes,
Okay.
yes. But before that, they're in the Collins garage and they're getting everything. Rosemary or whatever her name, not Rosemary, Rosalie is getting everything. And then he's like, he grabs her face and she goes, "I don't know what I would do without you." And he grabs her and he mouths it, "I love you." Edward does to her. And I melted right there. I was like,
To rewatch it,
yeah, go
reread it,
rewatch that
re-listen
part.
to it.
Go
The
rewatch
only
that part.
character I think I didn't like was the blonde-headed one.
Yeah, Rosalie. I didn't like her. I didn't like her in the books either. I did
Mm,
not. I didn't like her. Jasper was okay, but I'm Team Edward. I'm still Team Edward. Even though he was a pain in my butt, it's Team Edward because
yeah,
I
he
don't
just
like
seemed
Jacob.
too. Yeah, he just seemed kind of cheesy in the movie, like kind of like just like a little girl.
Yeah, a little bitch. I don't know. It was just weird. He wasn't as strong as the others were, but he was faster. So, but it's still, I was like,
My favorite character is the one who could see the
the
future.
future.
Yes,
Alice.
that was my favorite character.
Yeah, see, girl, I know it all. I know it all. It's Twilight, I swear. And even when it comes on TV, or like if it's on like Hoop or like Tubi or something, I'll sit there and watch it. I don't care. Because I really still, I do like them. It's just my favorite one, especially Eclipse.
Okay.
I don't know what
I'm
it is
gonna have
about
to
them.
reread it just because I don't
I don't know.
remember
I
it.
just liked it.
Well, I do, but I don't. And then her like Bella's friends in the movie,
Oh, Jessica. She was so annoying. Jess. She going by Jess.
the
Aren't you
brown-headed
supposed to
girl.
be? Yeah. Aren't you supposed
Yeah.
to be tan? You're like from Arizona. That doesn't mean anything, bitch. Or
Hmm.
Florida. Florida. No, Arizona. I think it was Arizona. I don't remember. But yeah, I didn't like. And then I didn't like the Mike guy because he was always like trying to hit on her. The blonde guy. I didn't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like him.
Yeah, I didn't like. Yeah, I didn't like him either.
But that's my Twilight story. You know, I have all my books still. I saved all of my books from
I do
Twilight.
too. and then I have what's that new one that just came out? New, not New Moon or Rose
Mid
Moon,
Sun,
Midnight Sun.
Midnight Sun, I think it's called. I actually have that in on ebook. I haven't read it though. I
I
bought
have
it.
it too. I got the big hardback of it, and I haven't read it. I had to have it.
Yeah, I haven't read it. I think that's Edward's point of view or something.
But why would we need Edward's point of view when we kind of know?
Well, when I actually, because when all that came out, I was on YouTube and there was so much fans. You know how like fan
Mhm.
stuff come out,
Yeah.
and I did read something like somewhat of Edward's point of view, and it was yeah, he was kind of mean in his point of view.
Okay.
So, but I just never read. I think I read like a chapter of it, but yeah, he was pretty mean.
We'll have to see if it's on Hoopla to listen to. That would be interesting to
Yeah,
listen.
because then I'll listen to it.
That's
Because
gonna
I
be
just
a
can't pick up a physical book right now. I have to listen to it. Like this morning, I was coloring and listening to Agatar, or what is it, Agricore? Yeah,
yeah. I was
Agatar.
listening to Define the Stars and Knight, my favorite character. He has his own chapters now, and I'm loving it because in
Oh,
book
his
one,
point of okay.
yeah, in book one, it was all her, all her. It was never his own point of view. So
So
now,
that's like Twilight. That was Bella's point of view. That book was
okay,
all Bella's point of view, and then you have Edward's point of view.
yeah, I'm gonna have to
So
check. I'm gonna go after this is done. I'm gonna check out Hoopla and see if all of them are on there, and I'll do a quick reread. And because I've added it to my list of I've read it before, but I've never put a review in. So maybe I'll do that.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
that's my thing
um,
on it.
Harry Potter.
Oh, I love Harry Potter. Never read the books. That's one I can't get into the books. I watched all the movies millions of times. There's a couple movies I can mouth word from word. Like there's a part I forgot what movie it is, but he just gets back and he's in a room. It's I think it's the one with the spider book. I just cannot think of that movie, the name of that one. And the maid walks in and hubby and I all the time we quote it and it comes back like some I forgot what it was and she comes in she goes and she looks she goes I'll come back later. and then there's a bus and there's like this little head and he's jumping up and down and he's all you're in for a bumpy ride and we just start dying laughing every time. I love Harry Potter. Love Harry Potter. I love yeah.
Never read the books either.
Yeah, I can't do the books. So it might be different in the books than the movies. Have you seen all the movies?
Uh, Bits and pieces of all the movies. Yes, I know. Don't shame me. But I have seen like the other movies. I've seen like the whole movie. What was the last one after Seven? Book Seven. There's a like where Johnny Depp is in it, and he's like got like white hair. And the boy has I forget what.
Oh, you're talking about the other ones after Harry Potter, the Beast. Oh my gosh, I know which ones you're talking about. And he has like, does he have like a bag and he can go into his bag? Oh my goodness, I cannot think of those movies, but yes, I've seen those too because that technically happened before Harry Potter. That's a prequel that
Really?
happened. Yes, if you're thinking about the ones with Johnny Depp in there,
Yeah.
yeah, because if you think about it, you're talking about the one he's kind of weird and he deals with the animals, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That happened before Harry Potter. Way before Harry Potter. Those are prequels before.
And I have the book. I have that book. It's not a book, it's just like a manuscript of the movie. And then another one came out after that. I can't think of the name of it. I've wanted that book too. I wanted the whole collection.
You need to sit down and watch Harry Potter. Watch Harry Potter because they're not entwined with. Yeah, yes, a little bit because Dumbledore is in the other ones. I just cannot think of the names of those movies right now, but he's in there because they say his name, but there's no mention of like the Harry Potter people because again, it happened way before Harry Potter.
I'm going on Hoopla.
Yeah,
I'll read
it's
those too. And
before.
then I'll watch the movies. That's maybe I'll make that a mission one month during the summertime. I'll read all the books and then I'll watch all the movies
Yeah,
and
you got to
then
watch Harry Potter,
come back.
and then you'll see what I'm talking about when you're like, I'll come back later.
Now, my favorite scene of the Harry Potter is the chess with all three of them all
Oh, that's the
playing.
first one, I think.
I think
That's the
so.
first one when they're little, right? Yeah, yeah. I think that's the first one.
And then there's another scene that I really like is when Harry Potter is standing in front of the mirror and he sees his parents.
Oh yeah, he's not supposed to have that mirror, but because you haven't seen it, but it's fine. Just watch it, and then. But my favorite scene, I can't remember what movie it is, but Professor Snipe comes in and he's pissed, and Harry and Ron are talking, and he's all he's like swinging his wand to close the curtains, and he hits him on the back of the head, and he's all turn to page 352, and then Harry Potter starts talking again or something, and he shucks him. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. And in my favorite house though, I'm Slytherin all the way because I'm bad.
It's-
I would be putting Slytherin all the way. That's my favorite house.
Oh, how when they put the hat on and
Because
yeah.
Harry is Gryffindor,
hmm
and I'm Slytherin all the way, all the way.
It's
Yes, you
crazy
have to
how
watch them. Yeah,
it's
they're
crazy.
long, but you gotta watch them.
It's crazy how, you watch these because I've seen bits and pieces, and it's crazy how fast these characters grow up right before your eyes. I'm talking about the movie characters that
Yeah,
play these. I mean, it's just so crazy how they just.
yeah. But I don't think they would come out with another movie because the guy that played Harry Potter, he doesn't want to do them anymore. So, because they've been trying to get a new movie out, but he doesn't want to play them anymore. Which I
Well,
can understand. He's older, but still, they should do a movie of them being older. Just one.
of them having kids going in, no, because then that would prolong. Then people would want to see how their kids grow up,
But then that's fine. It'll be about the kids, not them.
and it wouldn't even have to show them that much.
It wouldn't have to show them. So, I think they should. But, because I'm a huge Harry. I even went to Universal Studios. This was when my daughter was in 8th grade, and we went to the Harry Potter thing, and oh my goodness, the butter beer. Literally, it's not beer, but it's like soda.
There
It's like
is a
a
coffee shop out here, and I don't know where it's at. There's a coffee shop out here where I live, pretty far, and it's a Harry Potter themed coffee shop.
there's one in Vegas, and I wanted to go so bad when we went to Vegas a few years ago, but I never got the chance. But yeah, Harry Potter. Oh, when we
I'm
went,
gonna have to find out where it is, and maybe I'll have to convince someone to take me and then videotape in there because all the drinks are from the Harry Potter.
oh, we're so going. When I come to visit, oh, we're going. I don't care how far it is. We're going.
Yeah, and I don't think it's in like a bad area, so I'll have to ask and go scope it out and see first.
Yeah,
But it's all
but
Harry Potter, the
oh my gosh.
butterbeer, the whole theme of this coffee shop is Harry Potter.
Wow. Yeah, I love Harry Potter.
It's a shame you didn't go when you were in Vegas.
It was in Henderson, and then
hmm
we weren't there. And like when we left, it was too early in the morning to go, so we didn't. Because it was like way out of the way.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
where we were on the strip and stuff like that, it's Henderson, and I don't. I want to say maybe Henderson was 15-20 minutes from here. It could be longer because I've only been to Henderson maybe once or twice, so I don't really remember. So, but You've got to watch Harry Potter.
I will. That'll be a goal between all the other books that you're making me read.
Watch Harry or read it. I don't know because the books are thick.
Oh, yeah. Well, book two, three, wait, book one, two, and three are like that. Book four, five, six, and seven, they're like that.
Okay, yeah,
But
because I only have book one.
yeah, I probably would get rid of my physical copies because on Apple Books,
Wait,
the
you have the physical copies?
yeah, I have all of them. I'm trying to get rid of them because
No,
I'm
no, no,
not
no, no, no. I'm gonna need those.
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to just pay for shipping. We're gonna have to figure that out because I was gonna go to thrift stores and try to look for them. I have
Don't.
book one. I don't need book one, but I need to fill my shelf. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
I even have that one now that you say it's a freaking prequel. I have that one too. And they're all hardback.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah. Yes.
That's it. That's it. And
I
there's
have that.
two
There's two,
movies?
yeah.
Yes.
And
And I've
there's
seen
two books too, because Fantastic Beasts is a yellow book, and then
okay.
there's another book right after that that I didn't get my never got my hands on, but they're all hardbacks.
Okay. Yeah, I like I said, I've never read the books, but I've watched the movies and I really enjoyed them.
And you have the space. I am limited on space in my house for my books now.
Yeah,
If
this
I
is all
only
I have though, but I have a shelf full for Harry Potter. I even have a fake wand. Yeah, I'm dedicated. Yeah, it's Harry
this,
Potter. It's on my
um
shelf.
but like if I only had one son or my kids loved each other where they like to share a room, probably have a big library, but I'm not gonna go in there and open up a book and read these big thick books. Now with Apple Books, I have book one. Whenever they go on sale, I buy them. But Apple Books, they animate, they come to life.
Oh, okay.
So I thought of I'm just gonna keep do the Apple Books, but yeah, I have, and they're all in good shape. And I've
Oh,
only paid the only one I paid full price, well, not full price for. I got it on a discount, but I didn't even pay more than $10 for each book.
oh, wow. Yeah,
Hmm.
because I was telling hubby, I was like, next time we're out, let's go to thrift stores, and if you're trying to get rid of them, you
Yeah.
know, or I can just come pick them up
See?
because we're not too far from each other.
No, just a cup of coffee away.
Maybe a little longer, but
Hmm.
yeah. But what other books or TV show?
Vampire Diaries.
Never read the books. Love the
I
TV
stopped
shows.
on stopped. I stopped on season 5. Yeah,
Uh,
I know. But I found where they're at because they were on Netflix, and when I wanted to rewatch them, Netflix was taking them off. So I think now they're on Paramount or they're on Max or
oh,
Showtime.
okay,
So
okay.
I can get caught up. I mean, I kind of know what happens at the end.
Yeah.
With Bonnie and Elena and stuff. And you know who reminds me of no Damon. You know who remind when I listen to the book that I'm listening to, our main like badass character, Knight, reminds me of Damon. Like when I'm reading, that's who I picture, this badass slash
Huh.
whatever he is, because they haven't really said what he is yet. And when I'm listening to it, that's all I can think of is like Stefan, because I'm in for the bad boys.
Oh,
Or
I'm
not
all
Stefan,
Damon.
Damon. Yeah, I meant
I'm Team
Damon.
Damon. I
Hmm.
was Team Stefan at first, but when Damon came in the picture, I was like, Stefan, who? Who you? Who you be? Damon, all the way. He was an asshole. He was sarcastic. He was
Blunt.
just blunt. That yep, him. Yeah,
Hmm.
I liked the only characters I didn't like, of course, was I can't think of his name, but he was the werewolf. Um,
Tyler.
yeah, Tyler.
I can't stand him.
Couldn't stand him.
Matt. I
Matt
didn't
was a
like.
little bitch. I couldn't stand him. Um, let's see who else. Kai. Kai?
Becca, was it Becca that was the
No, no,
first
no, no.
vampire?
Kai. Kai when he was in he was stuck in this different type of world. Kai, he was bad. I didn't care for him. Um I did like oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank of his name? I can see him. I can see him, but I cannot think of his name. Oh my god. He was
You
with
have a
Bonnie. Lorenzo.
Oh, I
Lorenzo.
loved him.
I liked Lorenzo. I did.
Hmm.
I really liked him. And then when the originals came in, I was like, okay, Klaus. Okay. Okay, I see you. But he wasn't my favorite out of the originals. I'll tell you when we get there. But yeah, Vampire Diaries, really like Vampire Diaries. Loved Elena with Damon. I did not like her with Stefan. Stefan was no.
I don't know. I liked him with the blonde-headed girl.
Yeah,
But
Caroline.
yeah, but she was a whiny little wit too.
At first she was. But when
But
she turned, she started to change. So I beginning to like her. And they always put everything on Bonnie. Poor Bonnie. They never, like, she never had anything good really happen to her.
no, I wish she'd end up with Stefan though. I take back
Bonnie?
what it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Stefan or Enzo.
Because she was with Enzo.
See, I stopped, so I don't know.
Oh. Oh, you don't know. Yeah. You have to finish watching it.
And I never read the books either.
Neither did
I
I. I
mean,
didn't even know they were books.
well, I got glimpses of the books because I had the book one and book two, but the characters in the books, Elena had blonde hair,
Oh.
and I can't remember what, but the books were like maybe like that big. They weren't very big,
Hmm.
and I didn't like the covers. They didn't match. Like the covers never were like they never matched.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never read the books.
Hmm.
And then the originals, I did watch that. I watched it. I didn't watch it when it was on TV, but I did watch, when they put it on stuff. I did
Uh-huh.
watch it. And Elijah was my favorite. He
Oh,
was
I
my
know.
favorite.
When I saw him in another thing that we'll talk about later, I was like, yes. And then all of a sudden they right away.
Oh, yeah, I like Elijah. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, he was my favorite, and I loved the sister. She was such a bitch, but I loved her. Rebecca. Rebecca.
Oh, I loved her. I
Yeah.
follow her on social media too.
Oh wow, Klaus. He all right, but
I liked Elijah. The other brother I couldn't stand. He was a little bit younger.
yeah, he was
I could,
younger.
yeah, I couldn't stand him.
Towards the end, though, he was okay. He was growing on me. He was growing
No,
on me.
no.
So, but I do like Elijah. I liked was his name Miguel? Miguel in the TV show.
Oh, that big like Buffy guy.
He ran the court, and Klaus walked in, and he was like, he didn't want him there. Oh, I think his name is Miguel. I want to say his name is Miguel, but Marcel. Is it
Marcel, yes, because he was with
Marcel?
Rebecca, wasn't he?
Yeah, I
They
think
were, yeah,
so.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
remembering.
Marcel. I liked him too.
Yeah, I did too.
But yeah, I finished all that, and I did like originals. I did like that.
It's
Um.
too bad they never did it as a book. If I'm not mistaken, there is no book. Now I could be
Oh.
wrong. I could be wrong,
Okay.
but they never. I don't think it came from a book. I just think it came from, the author and the screenwriters. Like, hey, let's do another show called The Originals.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. I don't think it's a book.
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't even know Vampire Diaries was a book.
And then not even that. Like, how many seasons? There was eight, right? I
I
think
don't
there's eight,
remember.
7 or 8 seasons of Vampire Diaries, and there was only a total of maybe 4 or 5 books.
Oh, so
Hmm.
they added on.
They added on the
Okay.
storylines. I just wish that the storylines for Bonnie were a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Same. Same, same, same. But yeah. What else is there?
There is the Shadow Hunters, the City of Ashes and Bones, or whatever it's called.
Now, City of Bones, Shadow Hunters is the name of the TV show.
Uh-huh.
City of Bones are the books by
Hmm.
I forgot her name.
Claire
Claire
something.
Claire something. I didn't read the whole books, but I did. I want to say I read all the way to book 4. I don't know how many books there are. I stopped, but I did watch the movie when they first came out as a movie and it flopped. And then they brought it back as a TV show and I watched the whole I actually just rewatched that not too long ago and I loved it. I still love it. Shadowhunters.
I've never watched and I've never read the City of Bones series. I did read the Clockwork Princess, the Clockwork
I
Prince.
never read those.
Those are the prequels of those, which I was
Oh.
surprised they didn't do a show on those three books because that would have been, made sense for people getting into Shadowhunters. But I
Mm.
read those three books and I still own one of them. I had all three in physical, and then I was like, well, I don't need these.
Mhm.
And but I read the all three prequels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't read those ones, but I did read the other ones and I really enjoyed them. Well, I like the TV show too, so I really like that too.
Yeah, I really want to get back into that world. Maybe when I get done with the millions of books you've added onto my TBR, because
Hmm.
I want to reread the prequel, and then I want to read The City of Bones, and then there's other sequels after that. There's a lot of them. I mean, and those books aren't small. They're
No,
like
they're not.
they're like this big, like Midnight something, and they're really pretty covers.
Oh, okay.
I sometimes see City of Bones or in thrift stores, and then I
Hmm.
see the prequels sometimes, but I don't pick them up because I'm not collecting them. Because when I did Harry Potter, trying to collect the books, I went to different thrift stores, and by chance, each one was there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, so I really want to get back into it because, like I said, I did pick up the sequels of City of Bones, but I don't have the City of Bones. But I would like to listen to them.
Okay. Yeah, they were really good. I do really enjoy those books. Um, one other one, Divergent. Did you read those? I read all of them and I saw the movies.
I saw bits and pieces of the movie.
Okay.
I did not read the trilogy because I was going to do audiobook of book one, and then everybody on booktube was like, there's no point of reading book two and three. When you read book one,
Book 1 was good. I have to agree with them. Book 2 and 3, eh.
yeah, but I've seen bits and pieces of the movie. I mean, my favorite female character who plays the lead of it, I like the actress anyways.
Yeah, same here.
So, yeah, I've like I said, seen bits and pieces of the movie, but not, and I haven't read it. Maybe I'll read another book to add to the TBR. Maybe
Um,
I'll
I
read
mean,
book
if you
one.
watch the movies, it what I can remember, it pretty much goes by the books cuz like I said, I did read the books. The third book, I was like stunned. I was like, "Why? Why?" But I remember it. I do remember it. And then there's oh, what is it? Vampire Academy. They tried to come out with a TV show with Vampire Academy on Peacock. I did watch it, not compared to the books. And I was
See,
like,
I haven't read Vampire Academy yet. I've had it on my
"Oh,
list. I have it on my
okay."
list to read, but
I read them all.
um but I haven't done that yet.
There are so many books that I have read that I've gotten rid of and I'm so mad at myself because when we moved, I knew I didn't have room for them and I should have just kept them in the garage in a tub and I didn't. I'm regretting because there's so many books I read I just don't remember. Like is it? I don't know where it's at right now because I don't know where it's at. I'm looking for this series. Now I know I've read this series before. I think I read this. I don't know if I read this one. That's
I
why I
have
grabbed
those
it.
on. I have those. I have Fallen.
Yeah,
And
I've read
didn't they try
Fallen.
doing a movie of Fallen or a TV series? Or am I wrong?
I think they did. They did.
There's another TV
Yeah.
show that it happened in the UK. It's called Discovery of Witches. And
Yes, I watched that one, but it's a book, right? See, I didn't know
yeah,
that was a book either. I just watched that maybe a few months ago on Netflix. I watched every all of it. I actually like that one.
the books are really, really pretty. And if you ever come across one in a thrift store of the books, Discovery of Witches, there's five. Wait, yeah, there's gonna be five now, five books.
Oh, okay.
And so I haven't read them. Just like the Fallen series, I haven't read that either. I have them. I bought the books. I just never been like pushed to read them.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
what was the Fallen series about, if you remember? To go back to that really quick.
Shoot, it's been so long. It has been so long.
Maybe you
Um,
need to do a reread too.
uh, oh my gosh. I drawing a blank. It's been that long. I don't remember. But I know I've read them. Not all of, I think I've read now if I see the covers, I might be able to be like I read them. I know I read the first and second one. I could have sworn I read this one, Torment, but I'm not sure because I had all of them, majority of all of them.
Yeah, I can't believe that you had a lot of books.
I did. I had a lot. I had all of Vampire Academy, all of my Divergent ones. Some of those. I had a
Did you
lot.
see the new covers for the books that you're currently reading? They're all black, and
Oh, Agatar?
they're all black, and they're like gold lettering on them.
Yes, I have seen them, but I'm not gonna buy them because I have those. So, and I didn't even spend that much on those because I got all those, that whole set back there for like, I think it was like $30 because it was off Book Outlet. So, and I like them because they're colorful and because of my shelving is black. So I like that. So, is there anything else? I know there's tons of them, but I think we've gone over.
A lot.
Yeah, we might have to do like a part two to this or something because there's just so many. If
Yeah.
you, if whoever's watching on YouTube, either listening on Apple, we are now
hmm
on Apple. I am so excited to be on Apple and iHeartRadio, and we're still on Spotify.
Yes.
Leave us a comment and let us know if you want us to do a part two because there's so many more that
Yeah,
I.
where the crawdads sing. We could talk about that one.
Oh,
There.
that one was good.
Oh, I've watched the movie. Never
Okay, we
read the
gotta talk
book.
about it really quick. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. Where the crawdad scenes, I read the book. Obviously, I read the book first.
Right.
The book is just like the movie.
Okay.
So you can read, if you just want to read the book, you can read it. If you just want to watch the movie, you can because everything is the same. It was, it took place back in, I want to say it was in the 50s or 60s where it was still integrated with the blacks and everything and with the whites and everything. So that's in there too, but it was really good if you have not. Have you
Yeah,
read it?
I have not read it. I
Have you
did
watched the
watch
movie?
I did watch the movie and I love the scenery. I think my favorite tree is the Pussy Willow tree.
Yeah, with all the
That is my
yeah.
favorite tree.
Cuz
If
that was
I
in
could
Louisiana, right? It took place
yeah.
in Louisiana.
Yeah, I'm still trying to convince the hubby to move me to Louisiana on like in the bush in the island because I want those pussy willow trees and catch
No,
fish and barefoot
no, uh-uh. You
alligators.
you cannot catch me ever in Louisiana.
My
Never.
husband didn't like Louisiana. He went to Louisiana
I've
for
never
a
been.
trip, and he says a lot of people get robbed on the French court. And then he said he went to a restaurant and he was sitting there, and you know how they have those big windows sometimes in restaurants in the middle of like downtown. He said they were eating, and somebody's big ass moon like was plastered onto
Oh
the
wow. Yeah.
yeah.
No. I wouldn't no because someone would I'm very superstitious and that voodoo crap, I believe it's really real. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
I
definitely.
don't want anyone trying to grab my hair and make me a doll and be like poking me because I really truly believe in that crap. And no. And what if you get down the wrong alley? You ask the fuck out. No, I'm good, boo boo. No, we ain't going to Louisiana. I don't want to know about your little witchy crap stuff. No, no. Because there was a couple of friends, and she's probably gonna watch. Hi, friend. They wanted to go to Louisiana. I was like, who? Not me, boo boo. No, no. Oh no, you would not catch me dead in Louisiana. I'm sorry. It might be beautiful and all that, but I'm scared.
I'll just
I'm.
read about it then. I just we watch a lot of like YouTube people who travel and like just watching the scenery, you almost feel like you're there anyways. It's not like we have the money to like go travel in
Yeah.
the world, but yeah, we watch a lot of YouTube videos and the scenery is just so pretty. And there's a lot of history down there.
There is. I mean, I would love to learn about the history and stuff, but I scared. Just
Yeah.
I don't want no one getting my hair and like doing a pen or something. I'm good. Oh, you wanted to talk about it really quick. I remember you
Oh,
saying something about it.
okay, so I finished, well, no, I got 50% out of the way. Now, if you're a Libby user, you're asked out, okay? If you're a Libby user and you're not done with the book and 10 other people are waiting for you, you're fucked. I mean, it'll save your spot, but I just never continued on with it because the book is kind of boring. It kind of like plays out real slow. I love Stephen King books. It's not the only Stephen King book
I've
that
never
I've
read them.
read, but the movie wasn't that scary. I have a funny thing to share with you guys. So I have a miniature schnauzer. His name is Georgie. And if anybody's watched the movie or read the books, they know, come here, Georgie. Georgie wants some treats. So,
Yeah.
so that's Georgie. We have a dog, a miniature schnauzer, and his name is Georgie. And sometimes we'll joke around and we'll say, Georgie, Georgie.
Do you want a treat?
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, the
I've
movie's not that scary. It's just um, there are if you're not used to watching scary movies, then I wouldn't watch it. The book, it starts out really, really slow. That's why I haven't continued when I had to return the book. I never continued. I got maybe 45% and I never continued because it just was so slow. It didn't get to like the point of when it's gonna finally happen. I didn't like go to sleep at night scared because I read the book. It started out really slow. It wasn't for me. And I did an audiobook.
oh okay. I've never read any of Stephen King's books. I just never have. I've watched it maybe a few years ago. I think when they redid it, right?
Yes.
Okay, because before I don't like clowns. If you don't know that about me, I don't like. I'm terrified of clowns. I
My
know they're
oldest is like
people,
that.
and I'm terrified of clowns. Right to this day, and so when hubby was like, "Let's watch it," and I was like, "Isn't that scary?" Girl, that was so stupid. I was like, "What am I afraid of? What the hell?" He's just jumping around like an idiot, and I was like, "This is not even scary." Goosebumps, it's scarier than this crap. Oh, Goosebumps came back on. I need to watch that. they came back on with
Oh,
new episodes. Yeah.
with the new movie too.
Move. I think I've seen the movie already, right?
With the guy from Friends. They just came out with a new I think it's a Goosebump movie. I don't
Are
know. I'll
you
have to
sure? I know TV shows have came back out of Goosebumps.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look.
I
I'll
think they're the
look.
TV shows because we watched the other ones and
Mhm.
these are the new ones. So yeah, those are scarier than freaking it. Now the one movie is scary. I know we need to wrap up, but The Shining. We won't talk about The Shining. I don't like that one at all. I am
What's that
terrified.
one?
The Shining with the two twins.
Oh, I've never seen it. Never seen it.
Okay, let me tell you this little story though, really quick. So my best friend, we're in high school, making me watch The Shining. Her brother, never forget this. Freaking brother goes and writes red rum on the bathroom wall. I mean, I have to go to the bathroom, right? So he knows I have to go in the bathroom, right? He's banging on the wall. Red rum, red rum. I was like, you motherfucker. I was like, I sat up in the corner all night. I could not sleep because he freaked me out. And with the girl, I hate The Shining. I hate that movie because I'm terrified of it.
I've
So
never seen it.
I did
Um,
not like it.
the
Uh-uh.
only part that I've seen of that movie was here's Johnny.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm good.
I can't watch that one. So, but that's as far as my Stephen King goes because I do want to read the book Holly, but I'm scared to read the book Holly. I think it's a newer release from him. I keep seeing it in the bookstores, but
Maybe we can do that as a reread,
I
or
don't think
not
I
a reread, or
would.
maybe a read together.
I don't think I would just because if it's suspenseful, I won't sleep at night. So
I'll look
I,
into it. I'll do some research on it and see how scary it is, or maybe
yeah.
I'll read it for. I'll listen to it first, and then I'll tell you if it's a nay or yay. Because
Okay.
sometimes his books start out really freaking slow. Like I've read The Institute, and that was kind of weird. That wasn't scary. It was just like an alternate universe kind of book. It's called The Institute. It's before another book. Yeah.
Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to wrap it up. Let us know if you want to do a part 2 because we have so much more to talk about. We don't want to
Uh-huh.
like bore you to death. So I think we're going to stop and end it here. If you are not following us on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. And if you just want to listen to us, we are again on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. So all you have to do is go into the search bar and type up or just type After Dark with Books and we should pop up. And until then, I will see you. Well, oh my God. Sorry, guys. We will see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.